The egg. Perhaps no other food is as polarizing and scrutinized as the egg. So much so that it seems like the consensus on eggs changes every couple of years. The fact is, eggs are nutritional powerhouses, especially when you consider that they're only about 70 calories each and filled with nutrients. Let's take a look at the few common facts and myths and put some truth to them. Eggs or yolks are bad for you and can make you gain weight and raise your cholesterol level. Not true, unless of course you're eating a dozen eggs a day. At 70 calories each and just 5 grams of fat, eggs provide some of the highest quality and inexpensive protein you can buy. They're also among the few foods that are a naturally good source of vitamin D. As far as fat and cholesterol are concerned, most of the fat in eggs is unsaturated, or what we typically think of as good fat. Eggs also have very little saturated fat and no trans fats. The American Heart Association suggests 1 egg or 2 egg whites a day for people who eat them as part of a healthy diet. Brown eggs are better than white eggs. This is another myth. We often hear that darker food products are better, like brown rice or whole wheat bread, but this is not the case with eggs. Brown eggs and white eggs are nearly identical, and the color simply depends on the breed of the hen. An egg's nutritional value can change based on other factors. Hens who spend a lot of time in the sun, for example, can produce eggs with 3 to 4 times more vitamin D, and chickens who eat a diet with more omega-3 will produce eggs with more omega-3. The color of the yolk determines the quality of the egg. This one seems fairly logical, but the truth is the color of the yolk is dependent on a chicken's diet. Some plants, like corn and alfalfa, contain carotenoids, which can produce a more saturated color in the yolk, but it doesn't significantly alter the nutritional values. Pale yolks aren't inferior either. How you cook your eggs impacts their nutritional content. This is true. Whipped eggs baked in the oven at 355 degrees, like in a quiche, will lose roughly 45% of their vitamin D within 40 minutes. Fried and boiled eggs retain nearly 80 to 90% of their vitamin D because they cook for a shorter time. So remember this when you're cooking. The float test. Good eggs sink and bad eggs float. A floating egg doesn't necessarily equal a bad egg. It's better to check expiration dates and look for any pink, blue, green, or black discoloration in the yolk or whites, which can point to some bacterial growth. Pregnant women shouldn't have eggs. It will give their babies an egg allergy. It's a myth that pregnant women who consume eggs can pass on an egg allergy to their children. Eggs are a great source of protein, vitamins, and mineral, all which are important nutrients for pregnant women. However, it's especially important for pregnant women to avoid eating raw or undercooked eggs. So there you have it. Eggs are awesome. Besides being full of egg-celent nutrition, they're incredibly versatile and useful too. A simple hard-boiled egg makes a great snack, and they can be used in anything from a baked good to a salad. You can find more egg recipes over on ahealthiermichigan.org. I'll see you next time. This guy likes eggs.